To me, it's just very natural, and my life kind of shifted like that because I am his mom, but from the outsider, I'm like, sure that it looks a little crazy. JWoww from the Jersey Shore, all of a sudden becoming like this crazy mom guru for her little 2-year-old boy. I have to live my life now through the eyes of a 2-year-old that doesn't speak. And so until he speaks, that's my priority. Nicole and I, Snooki, came out with this show called Moms with Attitude, and we actually would do developmental updates on our kids every 3 to 6 months.
Why don't you go poopy on the potty? Do you want to wear underwears?
And when Grayson was born, we started doing the 3-month, the 6-month, and the year, and it got to a point where I was like, I don't think we should be doing them anymore, because my producers would go to me, you know, is he walking yet? Is he talking yet? I'm like, he's actually not doing any of that. I thought in my eyes that it was hearing. It was a hearing issue. And a lot of people said that. Maybe he just has hearing. Oh, when I got my kids' ears checked and then they had surgery, it was perfect. So for me, one of the most, I call it bone-crushing moments in my life was when we got Grayson's ears checked and they came back perfectly fine. And I was like, oh, this is something bigger. It's gonna be a bigger issue. I really need to put my all into it. Geronimo! When Grayson wasn't hitting his marks in the world of doctors, Roger could have, not to like say care less, but he's like, he's perfect, he's gonna be fine, this is no big deal. So in that aspect, I felt very alone because I felt like the only parent being like, am I bad wanting to get him help? Or because Roger is not concerned, so should I not be concerned? Blue. If I didn't know someone, I didn't know what their language they spoke, but I could tell what they're doing. Like if they're grabbing their shoes, Grayson knows, oh, now it's time to grab my shoes. But if I say, Bubby, go get your shoes, he doesn't understand it. So I'm always thinking that we just speak a different language to him, and he's in Bubby's world speaking Bubby language, and one day we'll connect. I stopped putting Grayson on Nicole's and I show, Moms with Attitude, and to be in the public eye, you know, I'm always getting questioned on Instagram if I don't brush my daughter's hair and it's not in a pony. Can't imagine what kind of mom I'm gonna be if my son's not saying mommy and daddy by like the 15-month mark and all this stuff. So I just started pulling Grayson from the public in that aspect and only showing who I look at every single day, which is the perfect side of Grayson, the bubbly, you know, laughing, giggling boy, because I think as a parent and I think as it being an Instagram world, you know, a very filtered life, people only want to show the best of the best. And, you know, I don't want to show the ups and downs of Grayson not communicating and not, you know, making eye contact when I say his name. So I'm getting thousands of messages a day on Instagram and Facebook. And not only that, I'm getting like realtors, people I grew up with, friends of mine, all saying, your son is just like my son. Well, we don't talk about it. I'm like, but why? If a, God forbid, which I would never wish this on anyone, if a child had cancer, they talk about it. God forbid, if your child became diabetic, they talk about it. Like, people support it. People like come in and like help you, family members, like that's what you do. So why is it like when they're not speaking and they're slightly delayed in whatever aspect, people are like, oh, that, you know, or like they walk away if they see, which I've seen, which breaks my heart. I have friends with autistic children, like, why, like, I want to help that mom. Like, we should be helping these parents, embracing them, like, and my son, to me, he's perfect, he just can't speak. I always say Grayson opened my eyes to a whole nother world, a more precious world, I would say, and Milani. And they both shaped me. So in such a way that, like, with Grayson not being able to speak on what he wants, I have to now learn sign language because he's learning it. I have to be extremely careful as what I put on him and put in him. So with food, I'm so picky. And with lotions and anything for him, essential oils, I have to literally make it. And I am making it because he can't tell me if he has a boo-boo. He can't tell me if his tummy hurts from the food. So as a mom, it's all or nothing for me. So it's like, well, I'm not just going to put him in his own special diet. And now my whole family's diet has to change. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get the best version of Bubby.
Like this? Thank you.
I want to say, like, my 3-year plan is to get him caught up with his peers by the time he gets into kindergarten. So he is right where he should be in life, if not better. And I don't know what the hell that means. I'm going to a specialized children's hospital over the next few months for diagnosing. So I want to keep his 3 therapies a week and add more therapies from the specialized hospital. And it's just to keep pushing.
Okay.
He can fight me every step of the way, or he can enjoy it. I really don't care. That's what a parent is. I'm not there to be your friend. I'm here to get you through life with the best ability you can get through life. I have no idea how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do it. Just figuring it out. When you think of parenting, you think of, oh, those cute, perfect moments of holding your children and kissing them and showing them off, but you don't see the puking and the, oh, during that moment, my kid just all over me, and now it has 103 fever, and I don't know what to do. Oh, that's normal. Okay, yeah, no big deal. All right. So just get prepared for that. That's all I say, because you can't really. There's like no preparation, so it's just a roller coaster ride you're gonna have to enjoy.